Sup, nerds? So last week I put a message out to my community in Discord asking if anybody wanted to join me for a game. Not a D&D game, but a D&D game. I combined Quiplash and Cards Against Humanity to form a game that I'm calling Bardic Inspiration. I found 5 contestants, chose 10 questions, and awarded the winner a fancy above all others role in my Discord to be held until they are unseated or the world ends, whichever comes first. Here's how the game works. There are 5 contestants. Each round, one of them is made the judge. I read a D&D themed prompt out loud, and the contestants respond to that prompt in a DM to me on Discord. I then read the prompts to the judge, who picks one to award a point to. At the end of the game, whoever has the most points wins. So now that you know how the game works, let's jump into Bardic Inspiration.
Input.
So here we go with Bardic Inspiration. We have 10 prompts, 5 contestants. For each prompt, one of the contestants is going to be the judge, so there's going to have to be some strategic picking in what you think is the funniest prompt. And each round, we're going to start again from the top, going top to bottom for how you appear in the Discord channel, which won't show in the video, but here we go anyway. So, prompt number 1. The weirdest prison for dice that roll badly is blank.
Who's the first judge?
It's going to be Artie.
Okay, Artie is the first judge. Okay, got it.
Okay, so I have all 4. Okay, Artie. So I'm going to read out these 4, and you're going to say which one you think is the funniest one, and then that person is going to get a point. So the first one we have is, the weirdest prison for dice that roll badly is my ass. The second is, the weirdest prison for dice that roll badly is my oven. The third one is, the weirdest prison for dice that roll badly is a statistics teacher's closet. And
That's a good one.
the weirdest prison for dice that roll badly is my mouth. Just pop them right in there.
2 of us went for orifices. Like, what does that say about us?
Mouth is pretty good.
Mouth.
Let's go.
All right. So that
I'm not
was
gonna lie. The
midnight.
first thing I thought was my ass, though. Like,
Yeah, that was the first. That was my answer. I was like,
You were
I swear to God, I'm so glad we're all there because I'm like, it would be funny. But like, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not.
I was
gonna.
like, there's like an 80% chance someone else puts that. So
Tristan answered
gotta branch out.
immediately.
Could you imagine like if all 4 of us were just like my ass?
Yeah, so just pick the funniest ass.
the butthole roll.
Just like us writing different iterations of just like sticking a die up your butt,
Yeah.
just seeing who wins.
Listen, better a D20 than a D4. That's what I always say.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
Size matters.
I'm way too broke to buy minis, so I just use blank.
Sorry, what was the prompt?
You're the judge, but the prompt is, I'm too broke to buy minis, so I just use blank.
Oh, I thought you were like sharing a story.
Oh.
We were waiting for you to open up there. I'm sorry, I didn't even realize.
Just go on, Jeff. Like
Yeah.
we're here. I swear, if somebody answers my ass.
So I just use my ass.
It turns out it's actually a valid answer for all 10 questions. I don't know.
My ass.
I just scoot around the board. Like a dog on a carpet.
Oh God, no. Frank, no.
The plus side. All the dungeon walls keep getting wiped off. Come on, Jeff. See, I definitely backed off in my first thought on this one, so maybe that was a mistake. I don't know.
You could like draw faces on your butt cheeks to like denote different monsters. Like this butt cheek's a goblin and this butt cheek's an orc.
Those are pretty big minis. Those are actually very not mini minis
It's
in
a
comparison to the map. I mean,
it's a Shadow of the Colossus themed campaign.
How many butt cheeks does it take to draw a Tarrasque? That's a weird unit
How big are
unit
you?
of measurement, don't you think so?
Americans will use anything but the metric system.
You beat,
Exactly.
you
Freedom
beat me
unit.
by a second. I was literally about to say like
America!
America enters the chat.
Okay, hit me with the prompts, Dad.
All right, you got it, son. So the first one is, I'm too broke to buy minis, so I just use the dice that slip out of my butt prison.
Self-referential, nice.
The second one is, I'm too broke to buy minis, so I just use cheese.
Yay! Well, then you can eat the minis with them when you're done. Like when you beat one of them, you're just like, nom nom nom.
So do you have to search for the stat blocks in the Munster manual?
Ah!
Wow, that was fast. That was really good.
I'm so full of cheese puns. I live in Wisconsin.
I'm too broke to buy minis, so I just use pills and then I take them as they die.
They're funny people. Holy
And
crap.
I'm too broke to buy minis, so I just use my kids in costume.
Oh, those are all so good. Oh my gosh. Okay. The butt prison, the dice that fall out of my butt prison.
That is gonna be
Hey.
Smiles. The next prompt is, one D&D is gonna change the game so much. Did you hear that they're adding blank? Did you know that in I think 3rd edition, there was a book for erotic roleplay guidelines?
Why
Yeah,
and
complete
how
with
and
naked
just
pictures of awkward nerds.
Oh.
They're very weird.
you can't just casually drop that with a straight face as you're eating your pizza.
I am.
Okay, I know you're eating pizza. I heard
Yeah,
that.
audibly eating pizza.
I love pizza.
There's nothing wrong with pizza. We were talking about pizza when you left. You can't just casually drop the deep forbidden lore of one of the books in 3rd edition while just eating pizza.
One D&D is going to change the game so much. Did you hear that they're adding musical numbers? 1D in Glee.
Oh. All right, I give you the point, Jeff.
1D&D is going to change the game so much. Did you hear that they're adding something that's not a dumpster fire for once? 1D&D is going to change the game so much. Did you hear that they're adding Hasbro's board of directors as stat-blocked creatures?
That would be
Jesus.
interesting.
I don't know if I could name a Hasbro board of directors member.
I can picture one of them because they keep putting her in YouTube videos as like the
Oh.
enemy.
Gee, that seems charged, but whatever.
1D&D is going to change the game so much. Did you hear that they're adding a rule that says each character needs a flaw that has to reflect your own shortcomings and flaws in real life in order to play?
Wow, I don't know if I have time to unpack all that. I think I have to go with the simple pleasure of just something that's not a dumpster fire.
Something that's not a dumpster fire. That's going to be Zach getting the point there.
Ooh. Very, very good. I thought those were all fantastic.
Yeah. Musical numbers, I think, would have been mine.
Musical
If I
numbers.
remember.
My head instantly went to trying to rewrite the Hamilton main theme to
How did a bastard, orphan, son of a goblin?
I mean, to be fair, none of that actually couldn't be a D&D character.
Oh, yeah. That is a D&D origin story.
It really is.
Wow. I gotta make that character. That sounds actually
Yeah,
really funny.
you can pencil that down. That one's a free one.
So we got Zach. Or Smiles. You're the next judge here. The prompt is: we need to replace the standard alignment chart with blank.
That might be the fastest answer I've had yet.
I don't think anything's gonna beat the my ass from Tristan. I don't
Listen.
think I had finished saying the prompt, and he was like, "My ass, it's my ass, everybody."
You can beat his ass on your own time. I'm here for a game.
Hey yo.
Smiles. Your 4 answers are: they should replace the standard alignment chart with the political compass.
Lord. Okay, that's strong start.
Wow.
We need to replace the standard alignment chart with, in a stoner voice, like a vibe check.
I wasn't in a stoner voice. Can I get a redo?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway,
I need you to read it in a stoner voice,
I
you know?
think my voice just is a stoner voice. We need to replace the standard alignment chart with troubling microaggressions leading into blatant racism. And the last one, we need to replace the standard alignment chart with a lawful, stupid, neutral, edgy, and chaotic, horny triangle.
Hmm.
Wow, these are oh boy. These are tough. I'm gonna say honestly the political alignment, that one was just imagining someone being like, oh well, my character is so just imagining like, oh yeah, my character is like socially liberal but fiscally conservative, and it's just like
Oh,
that
God.
kind of teetering of like alignment.
Dad, get out. I'm a libertarian.
Thank you very
I
much.
don't believe
Thank you very
in the
much,
monarchy.
Smiles.
Goddamn fascist.
Every
Oh
paladin.
man, I hate this, like the
That
just
that you had you
My D&D character is off left.
So those were the political compass, troubling microaggressions leading into blatant racism, lawful, stupid, neutral, edgy, and chaotic, horny triangle, and a vibe check.
You picked already, didn't you?
oh yeah, I said the political one.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
sorry. I thought you were just ruminating.
Yeah,
No,
no.
I was ruminating on the one I picked because it was a really good option.
Okay, so that is going to go
Makes
to
sense.
midnight.
Thank you very much. I thought it was a good option too.
2 points.
I agree.
All right. The last judge for the first round here is Zach.
On the attack.
Zach, last night I rolled a natural 1, and my DM made me blank.
I'm glad I am the judge for this one because I don't think I have anything for that one.
Mine's already in.
It's not about ass, is it?
I was literally about to be like, he's shoving the dice up his butt.
You're not the boss of me. Get his favorite D20 back.
Okay, Zach, your 4 answers are... last night I rolled a natural 1, and my DM made me join his polyamorous relationship. That's so, even the DM is acknowledging that it's a punishment.
Ooh.
Last night I rolled a natural 1, and my DM made me watch Jeff's dog 69 for 45 minutes.
No, please, no. No, God, no, please, no. No.
45 minutes is a really long time.
Last night I rolled a natural 1, and my DM made me eat my mini. Last night I rolled a natural 1, and my DM made me play as an NPC commoner stat block for the rest of the campaign.
Wow. Demoted to
Wow.
normal.
Normie.
Commoner would be
Normie.
pretty interesting, though. It would be pretty interesting, actually.
Just
This is Dungeon Crawl Classics.
there's no negatives, right? It's all you're 10 on every stat. You're just
You're
not
like that
good at
guy
anything.
in you're like that guy in Deadpool. What was his name? The really normal guy that Deadpool got in his superhero version.
Oh fuck! I love that intro. That's like one of the It's
Yep.
so funny how long it takes for them all to just die.
Actually, I'm just gonna go with the commoner.
The commoner stat block. There you go. All right, so that's gonna be a point for Smiles. So we've
Ooh.
got Smiles and Midnight tied at 2. Midnight 2, Smiles 2, Zach 1 at the end of the first round here. So we'll do one more round. Going back to Artie as the judge. So Artie as the judge. The prompt for this one is, murder hobo is an offensive term. I prefer to be called blank. All right, Artie. Murder hobo is an offensive term. I prefer to be called homicide homeless. Murder hobo is an offensive term. I prefer to be called a murder person without a house, you classist fuck. Murder hobo is an offensive term. I prefer to be called unaliving enthusiast.
It's pretty good.
Murder hobo is an offensive term. I prefer to be called a dumbass who turns every quest into a gold rush with a body count.
Nice.
Gold rush with a body count.
Sounds like a good weekend in Vegas.
Hit me with that first one again. My headset did a thing.
So the first one was, murder hobo is an offensive term. I prefer to be called homicide homeless.
Okay. The unaliving one.
Unaliving enthusiast. That is
Yeah,
another point
I
for
like that.
Smiles.
Dang it!
I like that one. That's a good one.
How could you do this to me, Smiles?
Smiles 3. All right, Tristan, you're going to be the next judge here.
All right.
All right. It was the craziest night ever. I actually rolled to seduce the blank. Tristan's the judge, but he immediately messages me, my ass.
If it's your own, I don't think you have to roll to seduce. I think it's your own player character at that point.
Hey, I have
You know.
to give myself consent.
Yeah,
and I don't
sometimes
consent.
you a little one-on-one solo role play does.
Gotta wrestle my hand because it's being too aggressive.
Yeah, hey me, you're looking pretty good.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Pepper spray myself. Why'd you pepper spray yourself? I was getting too handsy. With who? Myself.
So it was the
What we got?
craziest night ever. I rolled to seduce the pizza delivery guy.
Nice.
It was the craziest night ever. I rolled to seduce the DM's mom.
Oof.
It was the craziest night ever. I rolled to seduce the table and joined their D&D 3rd edition polyamorous cult.
Like,
That's meta on like 3 of the jokes that have been used so far.
but my question is, like, did you seduce like the table, like the physical object, the table, or did you seduce everybody at the table?
I think it means everybody at the table. It's a big
Okay, because either way, like, that's still funny.
it's a high DC, extraordinarily low payoff based on the result there. It was the craziest night ever. I rolled to seduce a dragoness, but then she started polymorphing into its male counterpart.
Oh no.
Yeah, the dragons have.
I
two
don't like where
dicks.
that's going.
Can you give me the
Smiles
first
knows
two again?
this. The first two were. It was a crazy.
You just called me out so hard.
Well, it's from
That's an
the video
old reference, Jeff.
video that you and I did. We talked.
No, I know, yeah.
We spoke at length about how dragons have 2 dicks. Anyway.
No. You cannot just throw me into this. We started talking about like lineage, and then you're like, "Hey, do you know this thing about like lizards and how they procreate?" I'm like, "No, Enket, I did not know this."
Could you
Yeah, so-
imagine? That's such a Jeff conversation. Yeah, let's talk about the lineage of dragons. Did you know they have 2 cocks?
Yeah, dragons have 2 dicks. Like, cause reptiles have they have a forked penis. It's 2.
Why are we here again?
I don't know, man. It just just came up.
They just.
I'm starting to think this game is just an excuse for him to tell us all the most disturbing facts he knows.
Maybe.
Like, this is more like Saw than it is Jackbox.
Abort, delete. They're on to us.
Lucky Pierre, this is Ramrod.
We have a breach of security. He knows everything. Code red. I repeat, code red.
Stop it. I'm gonna go with the polyamorous cult just because that's meta on like so many different levels that I'm just more. It's less funny, but I'm just more impressed.
There you go. See, this is how midnight anti-meta. Tristan
Can't believe it.
pro meta. You got to know who the judge is. Play to the audience. Play
The polyamorous is my own joke. I got beat with my own joke.
3rd edition from the sex book. Yeah. All right. Anyway,
Adapt, improvise, overcome.
so that point
Whose point is that?
is going to Smiles.
Smiles is whooping our asses.
Smiles with 4 points in the lead. Smiles 4, Midnight 2, Zach 1, Tristan and Artie sitting at 0.
I gotta win. Like, I'm only eligible to win 2 more points. I gotta win both of them to catch him.
Tie.
Yeah, I could tie. No, I'm saying I have to tie. That's the closest I could do.
Yeah. I believe in you.
All right. Next judge here is going to be Midnight. Midnight. So the prompt for this one is, I never should have invited blank to join my table. All right, Midnight.
I am the judge.
Look at me. I am the judge now.
Ugh. I never should have
caw.
invited the guy that starts every conversation with, did you know that lizards have 2 penises, to the table?
Yo. That's
Strong
so
start.
good.
That's a strong start.
I never should have invited the mimic to the table. I was short on chairs and ended up with more furniture than I bargained for. Ugh, I never should have invited Will Wheaton to the table.
Oh, God.
The shade.
Oh, Jesus. Brutal.
I never should have invited the gaggle of power walking CrossFitters to the table.
Oh. That's tough. I think I'm gonna have to go with the mimic one because I liked the furniture joke. I like furniture jokes, guys. I'm gonna tell you.
He's a furniture
Why does that
head.
go to Smiles?
I'm a furniture man. Keep that in mind for future rounds.
So that point is going to Zach.
Oh, nice.
Woohoo.
I
Dude is just glad that it didn't go to
So
Smiles.
I didn't go to Smiles.
yeah, pretty much.
So
Smiles, out of curiosity, which one was yours?
The gaggle of power walking CrossFitters.
Oh, good news. That was last on my list. So.
Oh, what? More shade.
Got him, got him, got him, got him, got him, got him,
Got him, got him, got him, got him, got him.
It's on.
Oh, it's
I'll
yeah.
have
You're
you
gonna
to-
pick mine. And you're gonna like
It's
it.
on. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. We'll find out.
So the next judge is going to be Smiles.
We'll actually find out right now.
And the
That's
prompt
why I
is,
said it.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast.
You know, just so you know, I know that I'm judging. I just wanted to send this over in case I thought of this immediately when you said it, and I just thought it would be funny. I know I can't use it.
Enket's flood of cursed knowledge. I didn't ask how big the room is. I said I cast Enket's flood of cursed knowledge.
Coming to a homebrew wizard spellbook near you.
I got the next prompt lined up for some more cursed knowledge. All right, we got the 4. I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball. I feel like that's the go-to.
I feel like that's the original joke.
It is. I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast therapy because you seem troubled. Are you okay? I'm here if you want to talk. My DMs are always open.
Is that like a real offer or?
Nope, that's one of the answers.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
I didn't
Also-
ask how big the room was. I said I cast Mordenkainen's vigorous Viagra.
Oh, God.
That's right. If it stays up for more than 4 hours, consult a sorcerer.
But if you do consult the sorcerer, they can cast extended spell, and then the duration of the spell is doubled.
I should have said cleric. I'm too dumb. Okay.
Extended spell is smooth brain. You cast permanency on that shit.
Dispel magic.
Oh, no. I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast swarm of angry. Is it cuckoos? Cuckoos. It's from Zelda. The angry chickens.
Oh yeah, the angry chickens.
That's amazing.
I had to.
Yeah.
I had to ask because I'm a boomer, but that's a Zelda reference that I actually get because I never played any of the games, but one of my friends told me, like, hey, take the controller and go kick this chicken or something like that. Swarm of angry cucks. Just a whole bunch of angry cucks.
That's honestly
Bro.
where I thought that was going when you were trying to pronounce it. I'm like, there's no way.
There's no way
And
you
you said
missed it.
Kukos, and I'm like, oh, he's talking about the things from Zelda. Okay. I wasn't sure.
Cuck
Oh,
swarm.
boy,
The Legend of Zelda and the Swarm of Angry Cucks.
Oh boy, I this might be midnight. I'm not sure, but honestly, Mordenkainen's Vigorous Viagra is gonna have to take the cake for that one.
I told you you'd pick mine, and that you'd like it.
Yeah.
And that
You were a worthy adversary, Midnight. You were a very worthy adversary. I'll give you that.
I appreciate it.
Smiles
Appreciate it.
4, Midnight 3, Zach 2, and Tristan and Artie. That's all right, though. All right. Next judge is going to be Zach. This is the last one. This is it. This one's for all the marbles. Following in line with Curse Knowledge for Smiles, this one is an alternative use for Magic Mouth.
Are you fucking serious?
One more time.
An
Oh, no.
alternative use for Magic Mouth.
Why are you like this?
I can't
Why
help
do you
it.
do this to me?
It's just, it's,
Why have you?
I'm gonna send one either way, like even though I'm the judge.
I have literally 2 videos about this spell on my channel, and I have to figure out a better use for this spell in comparison to all that stuff.
these are all surprising, like, non-sexual so far. All of these are like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. That's very clever. Yeah, I like that. The one from Zach, even though he's judging, is an alternative use for Magic Mouth: to have someone tell you that they love you.
Whoever put this therapy one, reach out to Zach.
Yeah.
My alternative
Stop
one
adding me.
was Rickroll traps. That was my alternative. Didn't go with it, but
Can you read the exact prompt, like the wording of the prompt?
An alternative use for Magic Mouth.
Okay.
Oh, no. Okay, here we go. All right, Zach. Last question for all the marbles here. An alternative use for Magic Mouth. I don't know, something normal, you bunch of weirdos. An alternative use for Magic Mouth? Licking envelopes.
That's legit, though.
An alternative use for Magic Mouth? We've been trying to reach you about your Steed's extended warranty.
God damn it.
And an alternative use for Magic Mouth? Casting it on your table so that anytime somebody rolls a nat 1, they're forced to hear a cursed fact on loop.
That's a good one.
Why would we need Magic Mouth if we already have Jeff?
Because in
Every
case
time
if you're
you-
not blessed enough to have a Jeff at your table, and then this way,
Just
you just
every
have one
time,
default.
every time somebody rolls a natural one, Jeff just jumps out of a nearby closet and just screams something cursed at you.
Every duck is a product of rape.
Then goes back in.
Bro.
Yeah.
Actually, same thing can be said about cats too.
Yeah, cats have barbed wangs.
Yep.
That's upsetting.
And Kat, how do you know these things?
I don't know, man.
How?
Curiosity, I guess. Heck, I'm curious like a cat. I have a couple of friends that call me Whiskers.
You know, I'm just I'm curious. I'm a curious person.
Can I hear the one that was after the envelope?
An alternative use for Magic Mouth? We've been trying to reach you about your Steed's extended warranty.
It's either that one or the envelope.
All right, do you want to flip a coin?
Yeah. Can you flip it for me? Just like
Let's see. We have that Avray. This is coming down to Avray in bot spam. Oh, wait, we didn't pick which one was which. I rolled a 1. So I did
whichever
a 1.
one was more earlier in the order, so that would be the envelope.
It is the envelope. So that point is going to Artie.
Yay!
There you go.
Yeah.
Which means the final score here is going to be Smiles with 4, Midnight with 3, Zach with 2, Artie with 1, and Tristan with a big fat goose egg
I cannot believe I just lost it on a coin flip.
Hey, that means
It was on Yours was the Steed one?
yeah.
Yes.
Dude.
That means Smiles, you're gonna get the Bard roll until we do the next one of these.
This was super
When's the
fun.
next one?
Congratulations,
Oh my
Smiles. Good job. That was fun.
Very much.
That was very fun. I would love to do that again.
So that's it for Bardic Inspiration. We had a ton of fun. I've got my Discord and supporter links below in the description if you would like to participate in anything that we do in the community. Go ahead and join. It's open to anybody. We do survival games, TTRPGs, this kind of stuff, and I'd love to have you. Thanks again. I love you. Goodbye.